Hello everybody, welcome back for another strategies, tactics and boosts video. And this week we have the first uh, real Formula 1 GP. So this means, as you all know, we are following the schedule of real Formula 1. So Bahrain GP in Formula 1, this means Bahrain GP for F1 class. This is the event, this is the GP of this week. This, of course, this always means that we are racing 6 times in the same track, which is Bahrain, for this week. And before we go to see, we're going to talk about the qualifying round today, and our next video will be on Friday for the opening and final round. But before we go to see the tracks we are racing and our strategies, let me invite you. As you can see here on my mobile phone, this is my team, President's Gang. This is the main team of our organization, the President's Gang. We are, of course, a member of the Elite Alliance, and we are recruiting players for our teams. Of course, top players for our main team, and players that want to learn and want to learn the game and spend some time on it. You are all welcome. If you want to join us, then go in the description of this video. You will find my Discord server, the link to my Discord server. Click on it, join the Discord server, and there we can discuss about which team is the best for you to join. So let's go back to our this week's GP, Bahrain GP, and let's see the qualifying tracks. So we are racing twice in Bahrain. Second time, it's going to be, we have to be a little bit careful. You see 39 degrees, up to 39 degrees. So if we have such high temperatures, be careful with your tire selection. And of course, we have Barcelona, and with 22 percent chance of raining. And Azerbaijan, a dry race. So that's it. 3 tracks to discuss about, and okay, it's not only that we have only 3 tracks to discuss about, it's that we talked and we raced a lot last week in Bahrain, so we all know what to do there. I have tested, well, let's start first of all with Bahrain, where we can see lots of straights, lots of corners. This means the combo boosts like Merlion and TuneIn are the best choices here, but of course you can decide if your setup is lacking cornering, you can go with a cornering boost. If it's lacking speed, you can go with a speed boost. Now, I promised that I will try a different strategy, this strategy in Bahrain. For those of you that are following my videos, if you remember, the title here was Bahrain Sakir Desert Back Middle. I have tested the strategy, and yeah, it's the same, a little bit quicker, a little bit less quicker. Let's say that it's the same, it's as fast as the 2-pit strategy with softs. So, of course, if you are at the back or in the middle of the grid, one of your drivers for sure has to go with one pit stop. But even if you are at the top of the grid, 4-4 is a great choice for one of your drivers. And of course, for our second driver, it can be 2-3-3 or even better 3-3-2. This way, by going 4-4 mediums and 3-3-2 all softs, we will avoid the headache of pit stacking, of creating a gap in 3 laps to make a pit, or having starting P1, P2, P3 and having to pit in lap 2. It's always a risk there. If you get into the traffic, maybe we will lose some time, so it's risky. Okay, we never had issues with it, but yeah, changed my mind. You know that I'm listening to you and I'm listening to your feedback. I tried for 4 mediums and yep, it works perfectly. So 4-4 one driver, 3-3-2 our second driver. Alternatively, we can go 3-3-2 and 2-3-3. Okay, so next one, Spain. Of course, if we are at the back or in the middle of the grid, we can go 5-3 and 3-5. I would prefer 5-3 for if we are going to go one pit stop both drivers. It can be 5-3. Our second driver maybe hard soft, of course, nothing else. I prefer this than than 3-5. This is my second choice because we can be aggressive in our last stint having softs, using softs. Now, wherever we are, no matter what, this is the best strategy, the fastest strategy we can follow. So one driver for sure is going 4-4 with mediums, and then you decide 5-3 hard soft, maybe 4-4 medium medium our second driver if we have a difference between our drivers, or we can create this gap, then yeah, it's a good strategy. And of course, if we are in the middle or at the top of the grid, then one driver medium medium and the other one all softs, 3-3-2. Now, if it rains, the bots are going to pit in lap 5. This means we want to avoid heavy traffic in the pit lane. We pit in lap 4 if we are not at the top of the grid. If we are at the top of the grid, then it's a different scenario, a different case. We go 5 laps, and this is even better because we can pit one of our drivers 4-4 in the 4th lap and pit our top driver in the 5th lap. And finally, we go to Azerbaijan, Baku, which is very simple. If we are at the back or in the middle of the grid and we have high pit times, we go for one pit stop, 4-3, hard medium, maybe medium medium if your driver can support this. And of course, our other driver 3-4 medium hard. Now, if we are in the middle or at the top of the grid and we have an okay pit time or a fast pit time, then the best strategy for Azerbaijan is of course 2 pit stops, 2-2-3 soft medium, and 3-2-2 medium soft, or if your driver can do it, soft. Go all softs. Okay, maybe we will run out of tires by the end of lap 3, but it's okay. We won't lose so much time. We will get into the pits and do our pit stop, and then we have 2 stints with softs, only 2 laps, no worries about our tires. Now, I told you that this is going to be a very different GP. And why I am saying this? Let's go back to our card and let me explain. First of all, you can see on the upper right corner this multiplier by 2. This means that for this event, our rewards from the GP will be doubled. If you finish first, it's 128 assets. Well, multiply by 2, and this makes 256 if I'm not mistaken. So this is what's happening in this event. Double assets. Great. And great if we are lucky to get something good, which we are not, but okay, for those of you that are lucky. The second big difference in this event is that we are back to 10% driver and assets boosting. You see Piastri, we see Stroll and Transcendence, all with 10% stat boost. This means that we're not going to have maxed out drivers. We're not going to have all 99s. This is going to be a very different, and it's only Stroll, Piastri, talking about the highest level of the highest level of the champion, the top 10 in the champion tire. Stroll isn't even boosted with 10%, isn't the stronger driver in the grid as it would be with 25%, as we had drivers the last couple of months with 25%. This means that we were starting P1, P2 in the grid, and now we might be P5, P6, P7, P8, who knows? So it's a different story in this event. And it's not only, okay, we have the poster on in front of me. So we see Piastri, we see Stroll, we see Transcendence with 10%. Second big difference between this GP and all the others the last couple of months. And the third big difference is that we are not going to have in this GP the legendary drivers. Legendary drivers are not permitted, so forget Prost, forget Schumacher at the top level. I'm talking about the top level here. So this means that apart from Series 12, well, okay, everyone there is maxed out. In Series 11 groups, Series 10 or lower, we are going to have an entirely different picture in when we talk about scores. We are going to see a lot of different scoring by players, because now it's not that we have 2 maxed out drivers or the boosted driver and maybe Prost. Okay, let's go P1, P2, it's easy. No, it's going to be a different story this time. So for me, it's more interesting and more exciting, maybe more desk breaking, but that's it. If you ask me, I would love to have events with zero boosting, nothing. The drivers we have, the assets we have, the car parts we have, no boosting, no nothing, just pure racing with what we have. I would really like to see a GP like this. Well, hopefully, maybe we will see it one day, even in this season. We'll see. You never know. Okay, so that's it for the qualifying round. I'm excited for this event. I'm excited because of these three reasons. No legendary drivers, no super boosted drivers or car parts, uh, and of course, okay, I'm not excited for double rewards because you know my rewards, so yeah, I can't be excited about brute force, although last time it was nice. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please show it and press the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it yet, because you will get notified about new videos and of course my live streaming. I'm always live streaming my races. And don't forget, as I told you in the beginning, go in the description of this video, find my Discord server link, click on it, join my Discord server, and then we can discuss. Apart from joining my team, we can discuss about the game. You will find all the strategies of all the tracks, and they are available for you anytime you want them. So join the President's Gang and yeah, be part of the family. Thank you for watching. Best of luck in your qualifying round. See you in my next video. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.